The year is 2029. After bringing Middlesbrough to win the Premier League, I have taken over as the Ivory Coast manager, and I'll be trying to bring them to win the World Cup. Hello there, everyone. It's me, Justin, your EagleSkipper, here with a new episode of Journey to the Top, where we are taking over Ivory Coast. We've got our first ever game for Ivory Coast. Let's just switch over so you don't see Middlesbrough, but if we just take a look at the nation, they've been doing decently well. They started off the game at 60th world position. They're currently sitting 18th, so not too shabby at all, but their last head coach was sacked, so hopefully we can do a bit better. Les Elephants? Oh, sorry, no, they're not Spanish, they're French. I can't pronounce French. Ivory Coast, that's who we've got here today. We are in the World Cup African qualifying section group 4 with Uganda, Egypt, and Burkina Faso. And we've got Uganda and Egypt in today's episode. Hopefully we can get off to a good start. We have, before we joined, already beat Burkina Faso and Egypt 3-0 and 2-1 respectively, so that should be pretty good. We have lost quite a few games over the summer, which led to the previous manager being sacked. But today we've got our very first international match coming up, and it is against Uganda. Uganda currently are sitting 92nd in the world, so I'm thinking this game should be one that we should win. And of course, I didn't pick the team, so let's go ahead and get them picked up. Or actually, I did pick the team, but then I made a few new tactics just to be able to switch to. But here's who we've got. We've got our region amazing goalkeeper here, Armand Cisse. He just looks fantastic. Only thing I would change about him is his eccentricity should be a bit lower, but he's got good reflexes, he's got good handling, decent at kicking, good at one-on-ones, aerial reach and command of area is unparalleled, great jumping. He should be good for us. And then on the left, we've got Gishan Konen, currently at Anderlecht, 33. We're going to need to shore up the left side of defense. We've got Mark Gill, a right-footed defender, currently at Blackburn. Then we've got Sinale Diomande, currently playing for Villa. Then Cedric Kipre, playing at Udinese. In defensive midfield, we've got Frank Kise, currently at Newcastle, and I think he is indeed our star player, so we're going to be hoping for some good things from him. We've got Ibrahim Sangre up next, experienced midfielder, 31, at Villa. And then from Sassuolo, we've got Hamid Junior Traore. He looks great. He's our second best player by star ratings. Actually our third best, because our goalkeepers are second best. But we've got Adama Barry here, an attacking midfielder on the left. He's left-footed, so we are going to be playing with actual wingers, and we got a wing play set up. And then we've got Jan Karamo, currently of Leicester, out on the right. And this guy, Christian Kumane, from Trabzonspor. There's a lot of experience in this team. Our second goalkeeper is 36. Sorry there. Had to cut that because of a little sneeze. But we've got a lot of experience in our team. Most of our starting 11 is over the age of 30, and we don't really have a good out-and-out striker. But here are the rest of our players. A lot of them are regions. This guy, Luis Fofana, is going to be someone that we're going to be giving a cap to. I think he has dual nationality. So yeah, he is also Italian. So hopefully we can get him to have his cap in a competitive game. Then he can't get called up by Italy, though I don't think he will. He's barely good enough. He's not good enough to be called up by us, but he did. Also with this is my first real attempt at managing internationally in FM21, so we'll just have to see how it goes. I have tried to convince several dual nationality players in France, in Germany, in Italy, and England to, play for us. But I can't get anybody to go. I think after a few wins, I might be able to convince a few people. But as of right now, I can't even convince my team to not be complacent. Oh, and I should have done the first press conference. But anyways, let's go ahead and hit skip. It went forward anyways. So yeah, let's hope that we can get a performance here against Uganda. We're really going to be wanting to do that. Right away we get a highlight. Cisse finds Sangre. Sangre is slowly going forward. I was going to say charging forward, but that was a very slow effort. And Franck Chiese gets to take a penalty. He's currently our defensive midfielder. World class. Let's see if he can show world class quality with the finish. Does get it past, and we are up 1-0. A goal is a goal. So good job, Chiese. Gets it past the keeper. Keeper guessed the right way, but it's low and it's away, and the keeper was above it. So good stuff. Two wins here. We should be completely through in this qualifying section, but I am going to show every game that we do play just so you guys can see what all happens. We've got Traore big ball into Kouame, and Kouame is offside. Oh, but it was a wonderful finish. Let's see, how offside was he? He was offside. His run was a bit fast. Traore took a few extra steps, and that was the difference between a goal and not. So, I could complain, but we're doing pretty well. Another place that we don't really have anybody in is right back. I wish I had a friendly season to be able to get some of our young players or youngsters their feet wet, but we really don't have too many youngsters. As Adama Barry scores from absolutely miles out. He shouldn't have taken that shot, but he did, and he scored, so there we go. But anyways, yeah, we don't really have a whole lot of youngsters that are quality, so I wish I had the time to not play 31-year-olds in competitive matches, but I have to go with those who have got us to the point where we're 18th in the world. So here we go. Let's continue our good run. Well, we're not in a good run. Let's break out of our bad run. Those are words that are accurate to the way things are currently. And that guy's getting a lot of crosses in, so we should close him down as we get one last highlight, it seems. A goal kick that we sniff out, and Barry looks like he wants to take another shot, but then realizes he is indeed way too far out. Conan decides he wants to have a shot, but he's a left back, and the winger shouldn't have scored that one. Cisse punches it out, which normally I'm not a fan of, but he does find Barry. Barry, the goal scorer, is charging forward. Looks like he wants to put in a cross this time, but instead wins a penalty. Cisse, go again. Oh, this is fun. Cisse gets it past the keeper. Wonderful stuff. Let's keep it going, guys. Let's keep it going. Now, the one thing I didn't see was how many substitutions we can make. So after halftime, I will hopefully make some good substitutions. But I'll just see how many of them we can get on in the tactics. What am I talking about? I can go right here. We're going to cancel it anyways. Let's just... Okay, you can make 3. Let's click cancel. All the changes are canceled. You can make 3 substitutions. That's good to know. As our left back gets completely beat, and Uganda do get a score on us just before halftime. We are 3-1 up at the moment. I don't really want to watch it. But here we are. Things are going well, but I know you're capable. Pump our fists. You can improve. And you can improve. That has not turned the tides whatsoever. We're going to need a new striker, and we're going to need a new right winger on. and we're going to need a new right back on. So let's give them 10 minutes. At the 60th minute, we're going to make the change. Actually, no. Right back. Who do we have that can play right back? Actually, I'm going to have to pull up the big screen to be able to see. Okay, so who can play right back? It looks like Wilfred Sango is someone who can play right back. It looks like Axel Bamba is a center back who can play right back. And Fuglini looks like he can play right back. I think I'm going to bring on Wilfred Sango in for Kipre. Technically worse, but I think he'll be able to do a job for us. Yeah, we'll just make that one substitution for the moment, just because Kipre was playing so poorly. But we'll wait until the 60th minute before we make any more changes. Karamo and Kwame are the obvious ones to come off. Oh, and they want us to bring on Fofana. This is probably this Fofana. But Karamo, we're going to take you off. Who do we have that we can bring on? Okay, we're going to need a striker. You have 12 finishing, and you have 11 finishing, and you have 12 finishing. Okay, you guys say Loba, I'll take your word for it. And then Karamo should come off. And Sidibe or Cornet, who should we bring on? Sidibe's got some good... Sidibe's right-footed. We'll bring on Sidibe for Karamo. And yeah, there we go. We've made our 3 substitutions. Traore probably needs to come off. Sangre is looking tired, but we get a throw in. And Traore gets it to Conan. Conan into Loba, and Ake Loba scores seconds after coming on the pitch. Wonderful stuff. I mean, wonderful stuff. I mean, this is just fun. It's fun to completely overpower some opponents, especially after just taking over an international team that was really struggling. I know Uganda is not quite at the same level as Ivory Coast is in real life, but it's still always fun to come in and make an immediate impact on a team. Let's just go back to our control possession. We don't need to score anymore. We just want to see out the rest of the game, but we don't want to go too far on the back foot, because that always fails. When I say always fails, I mean it literally always fails. It's not what you want to do. Conan does have the ball once again. He's been really dangerous with his crosses, though as I say that, maybe I should say he's been very terrible with his crosses, because just use reverse psychology. As our guys are all tracked back, it was a 1-on-7 effort, which is really what I wanted them to be like. And Cisse gets a good stop in, and yeah, now I'm just talking over the last few seconds of this match. Doubt there'll be another highlight, maybe one like, oh, we're going to have a last kick of the game, but it's not going to do anything. But no, it's not going to. We've won 4-1. Excellent stuff. Let's go to the dressing room, outstretch our arms, tell them I'm really happy. They're inspired. They're like, wait a second. We can win games. It was a fabulous strike from Adama Barry. I mean, that sees us go top, and Uganda come unstuck. Adama Barry was just one of the superb performers. He was player of the match. He was top quality. Scintillating form, wonderful win. Shame we didn't score more. I mean, yeah, if we had better strikers, and we probably could have. Barry was just fantastic. But yeah, I'm gonna come back in just a moment for the game against Egypt. And we're back for the game against Egypt, and just a few changes have been made. I did play around with the midfield, just moved them around really, made Traore a bit more attacking. I brought in Wilfred Singo, who is in Colorado in this world, in on the right. Loba comes in on the left, even though he played well in striker just last game. And then I kept Kwame. He's our top goal scorer. 45 goals and 76 caps. I really expect more of him, so we'll give him another chance. And we are going to be attacking from the outset. I thought about doing the control, but no, we are not quite at the level of Egypt at this moment. I mean, they're 80th. Goodness gracious, they have really dropped off. Yeah, maybe we should be. We'll go attacking. We'll go attacking. I won't fiddle with the tactics. It worked. We'll go to the match. It'll be okay. It will be okay. But Yeah, let's go to the tunnel, pick up where you left off, pump our fists. I have faith. I have faith. I have faith. You're complacent. That's not really good to have our striker be complacent, though we've got Barry, and Barry can do a pretty good job. So let's hope we can beat this team who no longer has Mo Salah. And they've got the first shot. Wasn't on target though, so that's a plus at the very least. And wow, wow. Let's shout some encouragement to the team. Kwame really showing that he needs to come off. Can Barry get stuck up front? He can. Barry can get stuck up front. We're going to do it. I'd rather have my winger be not as assertive and our striker be a bit more work a bit more. Conan not having a good game. Not good to see, but he puts in a cross, and I forgot to set up our corner routine. Oh no. I'm not going to do it in the middle of the match, though. We've got Traore. Gets it all the way out to Conan. Conan wants to put in another cross. Will it be a good one? Will he get tackled? Will he give it to Kiese, who finds Loba, and Loba scores. Ake Loba in his first ever start for the Ivory Coast. Bringing him on. He's played 2 games for us, and he scored 2 goals. That is fantastic stuff. I hope he gets more efforts, more chances in in his club football, because he's doing really good for us internationally. Ake Loba, where are you playing? You're playing at Club America in Mexico. Buddy, I hope you get to have more chances. Adama Berries, he's a left winger. Okay, Conan gets a throw in. Throw in goes into Kiese. Conan puts in a cross. Once Loba again can't quite find him. The ball eventually makes its way to Sangre and Traore. Conan's got it, puts in a shot, but he's a left back. So it either hit the side netting or it goes into the stands. And this time it went into the stands. But this puts us in a really good position. Let's go into the dressing room, outstretch our hands. I'm happy with your performance. Keep it up. Kwame is going to be coming off. He's been rather disappointing for us. Traore probably will be the one coming off, and we'll give... We won't give the first cap to that young guy as of yet. I want to get at least one more goal in before that point, though it may come right here as Loba is charging forward, wants to put in a cross, and Franek Kiese scores. I mean, he had 2 goals, two penalties in the last one. Kiese 3 goals in 2 matches for us. That's a fantastic return. I mean, there's just no other way to put it. Barry's not having a great game up front, so let's move him back to where he is more used to playing. Let's bring on Luis Fofana from Lecce. Give him an international start. We'll bring him on for Traore, just to get him locked in. Barry, you played better out on the left. Give you a chance there. Who gets brought on? You want Jan Karamo to come on? Yeah, he's good. Jan Karamo, come on in for Kwame, and we'll put Loba up top, because I think Loba just 18 dribbling. That's good enough. Let's do that. Loba goes to take a free kick, and Sangre isn't able to direct it towards the goal. Is that our third change, or is that just 2? I think it's just 2. So you guys want us to take off Sangre for Douimba? Let's actually take a look. Let's pause the match. Take a look at tactics. Is there anybody else here who hasn't played in a while? You have 16 caps. You have 69 caps. You have 22, 7... 100. Wow, Maxwell Cornet. Cedric Kipre, 45. Douimba, 36. Gabono. Ooh, Jan Gabono has not played for us yet. So, Jan, buddy, now's your chance. Come on for Barry. We're giving you your debut. Show us why you can do better than the team as it stands. Because, I mean, I don't have any real loyalty to any of the players as of yet, except for maybe Loba and Kiese. They've been playing well. Kiese has been with the Newcastle team. We'll figure that out another time. I'm not going to drop him just because of that. I won't hold it against him. I'll give him the opportunity to shine as he is currently. So, Egypt gets a corner. Ball goes over. Let's drop back to our control possession. We don't need to... Yes, I want to confirm the changes. We don't need to be on the front foot for the last few seconds of the match. And there we go. There we go. That's 2 wins in today's episode. I'm very pleased with the squad. Only had 35% of possession. Goodness gracious. I mean, we've won. That puts us in really good spot to do well. Let's see if we can do maths, or is we're on course in that. How many games do we play? 6 games. Teams play each other twice. So if we take a look at it, we've won 4 out of 6. I mean, if we just beat Burkina Faso 1 last time, I think that if we just win this Burkina Faso game, we win the group, and I think we're in the World Cup. But Burkina Faso is not a team to get pushed over. They're about 30 places higher than Uganda, 40 places higher than Egypt. But yeah, we've also got this friendly against USA, so we'll have to see. RFK Stadium, where's that at? In DC. Okay. But yeah, that is going to do it for today's episode. If you have enjoyed that and are excited to keep track of how we do internationally, leave a like, drop a comment if you want to name a youth intake player in the Middlesbrough team, of course, and subscribe to continue to join us on our journey to the top.